It's good.
Why? Yeah, and if she talks, it will catch. I wanted to talk, but then
Good evening, everyone. Let's make ourselves comfortable and settle in until the other guests arrive. And we'll start with the energizer.
we thought we'd keep the energy a little light and a little bright, just like how our fellows have been so far. So, can we have a round of applause for this graduation day ceremony? All of you. We'll start with a quick energizer to set the tone for the day. So the norms for the Kuti rules for the energizers are, if there would be two options provided to you. For option one, you have to do this. Can you all do it with me once? If it's option two, you have to do a wave. All right. So for option one, it's raise, and for option two, it's wave. We'll read certain this or that choices. If you go with the option one, you can put your hands up. If you prefer the option two, you can just wave. We can have a trial now.
Okay, we'll start with a simple one. Tea or coffee?
If you prefer tea, you put your hands up. If you prefer coffee, you wave your hands.
Okay. So we have a lot of coffee lovers here.
Lots and lots of coffee lovers. We're in Chennai.
Okay, let's move to another choice. Teacher for life or student for life? For teacher for life, you raise your hand. For student for life, you wave.
Even all the teachers want to be students for life. All right. Okay. That's nice to know.
Yes. Up next, we have sunrise or sunset.
For sunrise, hands up. Sunset, you wave your hands.
Okay, next one we have book or movies. Okay. Next one, cricket or football. Okay, equal number. Okay, school or office.
This one is specifically for our fellows. Would you prefer school or office? Schools. All right. Offices.
Okay, one for our teachers and fellows as well. Old movies or new movies. Old movies, raise your hand. New movies, wave. So majority is old movies. Okay, how about we play another game to break the ice? Here's what we'll do. We'll describe a fellow using creative clues and you try to guess who it is.
So we'll give out some rhymes. You have to be very careful. It could be the person sitting next to you, the person probably you've known quite before, or probably one of your fellows in the schools. So even teachers can participate and see if this matches with the fellows that you're working with. We'll be reading out some clues, but then the thing is, we'll have a counting of 3, 2, 1. Only at the backward counting, everybody can shout a name so that we know if the answer goes in unison or not. So can we have a 3, 2, 1 counting and then we'll shout out the answers.
Are you ready? So,
Are you ready?
there is the
You better be. Okay. So I'll read out the first one. Everyone, listen very carefully. Ideas are my game. It's true. A thinking cap is often in view. The office isn't my usual spot, but when I visit, I make sure that everyone's got. On every mission I embrace, I work for an inclusive space. You have to guess who the fellow is at the count of 3, 2, 1. Absolutely correct. That's Vijay. So yeah, you got a point there.
great guys. Here goes the next one. With caregivers, my days I employ. My spirit is bubbly, filled with pure joy. New city I have sought with curious mind, and friendship I gather of every kind. A flutter of greetings, a smile and a call, a social butterfly connecting with all. And 3, 2, 1. Right.
That's generally we also heard someone answering Alina. Wait for some more time, you'll get the person. But a wrong guess over there. That's Janani. The next one. It's very interesting. My curls are luscious. You might envy its grace. No covering on my feet. I love this bare space. Tirukural's wisdom. Tirukural's wisdom, I know it by heart. With stories I teach, playing my part. With a happy face I wander. Earth is my guide. I have warmth and love deep inside. Who am I behind the hide? Tell me, who am I? Mikhail, yes, it's the correct answer. Can we have some laughter over there?
Can we hear you loudly, guys? Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Yes. Okay, next one. Are you ready? I fold the paper with care. It's an art. And quite my mind is right from the start. Deep thoughts and poetry flows from my pen. I am the king of the kitchen. I welcome you to my den. A coconut dish and a hot tea you will find with gentle words spoken of a non-violent mind.
This is very tough, guys, okay? So we'll go with the counting at 3, 2, 1. Absolutely. Do you all want us to continue this? Yes? All right, we'll go with the next one. I don't make much noise. Okay. This riddle might have some competitors as well. I don't make much noise. I like peace and calm. I believe that houses truly have their charm. So good was my method that even state government took a cue. My confidence shines in all that I pursue. A lovely bright smile is what you'll see. Tell me, who could I be? MJ, yes, exactly. So that's not Lokesh yet.
Okay, the next one. My mask and clicks must be the same. My laughters have many varieties. It's my risk game. My talking is slow, but my point hits the aim. I am the community champ, always ready to land. And with cup of good tea, many hours I spend. Who am I? 3, 1.
Akshara Prabhu, yeah. That's right, that's Akshara Prabhu. We'll go with one last riddle. So you spot me with some chains and rings. It's very tough, guys, very tough. You spot me with some chains and rings. I carry a set of games and not just fancy things. I do have a co-fellow. For games and sports, my energy is always yellow. I walk on my field with heart so bold. Tell me, who am I as my story is being told? At the count of 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's the perfect guess.
Thank you so much for engaging in guessing and always guessing the right answer. know each other very well. Okay, let's start this celebration with a heartfelt welcome. Over the past years, our of senior fellows has poured passion, energy, and significant efforts into their schools, their classrooms, and the communities they serve. Okay, before this, um, once again, welcome everyone to the graduation ceremony of our cohort 2023. I am Aishwarya Dadich, fellow of cohort 2024.
I am Arya M, cohort 2024.
Let's begin the celebration with a heartfelt welcome. Over the past years, our cohort of senior fellows has poured passion, energy, and significant efforts into their school, their classrooms, and the communities they serve.
From early morning assemblies to late night reflection circles, from figuring out lesson plans to figuring out life, they've lived the fellowship with grit and resilience. We welcome each and every one of you who've been a substantial part of the fellowship journey. A huge round of applause for our fellows. Wait for a couple of moments for the teachers to settle in. So we extend our welcome to the guest and keynote speaker of the day, Mr. Dakshinamurthy Vishweshwaran. Respected HMs, teachers, parents, families, friends, program team, and our fellows. Welcome all of you to the graduation ceremony of the cohort 2025.
Let's take a glimpse at the overview of the 23 cohort. We welcome Padma, Program Manager Bhumi, to share the context and a quick overview of the fellowship journey. Padma, over to you.
Just take a few minutes to get the projector figured out. Request your patience.
So as we are waiting, shall we go ahead with more riddles and guesses? The fellows. More energy, please. Okay. So the next clue is I worked with you and I still do. My co-fellows are here, both old and new. Once in water, the situation was deep. I swallowed H2O, felt quite the freak. But a brave soul appeared and brought me light. I can offer you some bags and chai. Tell me, who am I?
The fellow was brave enough to accept. So, still we can have the formal way. 3, 2, 1. Alina Miss. Yes, Alina Miss, popularly known as Alina Miss. Yes. The next one goes.
Okay. One mostly silent on the right, the other with earrings side by side. Together on a bullet, you will see who are we, the bike and me.
Lokesh and Chetan.
On the way.
We have 2 years. I can repeat. One mostly silent on the right, the other with earrings side by side. Together on the bullet, you will see who are we, the bike and me. Okay, we have another one. Quietly working on my mat, social impact is my trap. Spreading across a fragrant scent to bring some light is my intent. A quiet bee, that's me. You see making things better steadily. Who am I? Correct.
Thank you, Aishwarya and Arya, for engaging at its riddles while we were figuring out that technical glitch. Thanks everyone for actively participating in that. Good evening to everyone gathered here. I'm standing here today with a lot of pride and gratitude. Pride because I'm part of Bhumi and Bhumi Fellowship and all the magic that we create here. Gratitude for each one of you who are here who make that magic possible. I'm here to give you a quick snapshot of who we are, what we do, and what the last year has looked like for us. Before we get into that, I have a quick quiz. We'll follow the same rules. I'll ask a question, I'll say 3, 2, 1, and you get to shout out the answers, right? So this quiz is not for the fellows, it's for everyone else who've got gathered here. Your schools, teachers, family, and friends, you all know that these fellows have been working with Bhumi for a while. So let's see how much you know about Bhumi, right? So can someone tell me how old Bhumi is? How many years has it been since Bhumi started? 3, 2, 1. 18. That's right. Okay. Good. Let's get started. Bhumi began in 2006 as a platform for young people to volunteer. Today, Bhumi operates programs across multiple cities in India. Bhumi's Catalyze vertical operates with a vision of making volunteering a national habit. The Catalyze vertical impacts civic welfare by organizing corporate and civic volunteering events and partnering with other organizations, other non-profits who are like-minded and who are doing volunteering. Any guesses on how many volunteers Bhumi engaged in the year 24-25? Ballpark guess number. Any guesses on how many people would have volunteered with Bhumi in the last 1 year? Would like the audience to take a guess. Do you think it's under 10,000, more than 10,000? What do you think? More than 10,000. Okay. You can shout out a number and let's see where we land. 3, 2, 1. Okay. In the last 1 year, Bhumi engaged more than 1 lakh volunteers and they all together put in more than 5 lakh volunteering hours. Bhumi's Ignite vertical envisions empowering children and youth through high-impact, scalable education models. The Bhumi Fellowship, one of Bhumi's flagship programs, started in the year 2020 with a bold vision of achieving equitable education for all children, with fellows leading the change and evolving as change makers. The fellowship takes a whole school approach to transformation. With our fellows, we support not only the academic improvement in classrooms, we also focus on social emotional learning for teachers and students. Through regular forums with teachers, parents, and HMs, we work collaboratively with the system to transform schools. The year 24-25 has been a milestone year for us. We expanded to 2 new cities, Trichy and Coimbatore. And we welcomed our biggest cohort yet. 80 passionate fellows joined the 2024 cohort. Over the past year, our fellowship implemented creative pedagogical strategies leading to significant growth in student learning. Our fellows facilitated over 100 teacher circles and 50 parent engagement forums across schools, creating spaces for play, connection, reflection, and learning for our vital stakeholders. This is also the year of our largest ever Teachers Express, an annual event for honoring teachers. This year, Teachers Express was conducted across 3 cities and hosted 400 plus teachers. 2024 has also been a year of heartwarming stories. In Coimbatore, Betty, one of our fellows, raised funds to provide English storybooks for every class in the school and established a library system in the school. In Trichy, our fellows Shiv Shankar and Saubhagyata brought parents into the school by organizing and engaging sports events for them. In Chennai, our fellow Alina Phillips sparked the love for numbers by hosting a math mela for the entire primary school, turning math into a fun experience for students. Many of our fellows conducted Unavu Thiruvizha, food festival in several schools, involving all classes where students had an experiential learning experience about nutrition. Fellows conducted student elections and elected student bodies across 8 schools. While these stories are inspiring, the icing on the cake has been the iCubed projects by our 2023 cohort. iCubed represents 3 I's: ideate, implement, inspire. And that's exactly what the cohort of 2023 have done with their projects. Through 13 different projects, the cohort of 2023 have reached out to diverse stakeholders and addressed big, hairy real-world problems. Mikhail, Vijay, Vivek, they designed their projects with the child at the center. While Mikhail fostered compassionate communication through storytelling, Vivek used sports as a medium to enhance physical and holistic development of students. Vijay had the last mile child in his heart and created an innovative solution, the Include Toolkit, to meaningfully engage children with special needs in classrooms. Chetan, Lokesh, and Akshara MJ saw the untapped potential in students and set out to enable student agency in their schools. They introduced student elections, elected student bodies, enabled student agency through various student-led activities in school, and empowered self-expression through clubs and showcase events. Adira, Janani, and Nizar worked on sensitizing parents on positive parenting practices through solutions tailored for their individual school contexts. They conducted workshops, sent videos, created a school diary, and a handbook with simple activities to nurture parent-child bonding. They planted the seeds of change in deeply rooted parenting practices. Satya focused on creating a happier and more inclusive school culture for teachers and students alike. Akshara Prabhu brought parents and communities closer to school through active engagement. Alina and Sonu stepped beyond the school walls, empowering mothers in the community through skill building, financial literacy, and personal development workshops. The 2023 cohort have been bold in choosing audacious problems to work on. They have been adaptive in the face of challenges and resilient through their entire journey. Like I said at the start, I'm filled with pride and gratitude today. Pride in the change leaders that the 2023 cohort has shaped up to become. Gratitude to be both a witness and a partner in their roller coaster ride. As we look ahead, the road is long for Bhumi Fellowship. We are dreaming bigger, of reaching more schools, more fellows, and more students. And we are dreaming better, of deepening our work, strengthening our approach, and sustaining impact. If the stories from this year are any sign, the future looks promising. It's going to be bold, beautiful, and brimming with hope. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Let's keep building together. Thank you.
Thank you, Padma. Next up, keeping up with the customary of Bhumi, to have a person to represent the cohort, a champion of purpose and people. Please join me in welcoming Akshara Prabhu, who's been a significant part in the journey of fellowship. Let's hear from her. Over to you.
A warm good evening to one and all present here. It's an absolute pleasure to stand here and represent the graduating cohort of 2023. It's been a while since the last time I spoke on stage to deliver a speech, but quite frankly, very honest. I thought long and hard on what this speech should look like. Our learnings, our projects, our initiatives, our journey, or our growth. I wasn't quite sure, so I started frantically rummaging through my gallery to look at some pictures of our times together, starting from our institute training period. On June 1st, 2023, I vividly remember walking into a bunch of wide-eyed adults from God knows where. Scanning the room for a vibe check, it was unsettling, it was humbling, and it was somehow oddly comforting because we all realized that we are here for one purpose, to bring about change in the world. When I say world, it can be as small as one child, an entire classroom, a school, or even a community. This was going to be our chosen world for the next 2 years. Along the way, many of us have met with millions of questions about our purpose, why we do what we do, and if it's actually leading to something. Even I remember my own parents asking me, what exactly are you doing for now? Is this even really going to give you a purpose? There were times I did not have an answer, But today I will try to give them a picture of what we all have been up to for the past 2 years, besides drinking chai and making colorful Google Sheets. Our journey from year one was a lot like solving a Rubik's Cube. We had made sense of one aspect, be it lesson plans or stakeholder engagement. One twist and another side would completely fall out of place. Not going to lie, it was frustrating, it was infuriating, yes, it was unpredictable, but sometimes very hilarious. Over time, we stopped trying to control every move. We started understanding the patterns instead and learning how each shift creates an impact in the bigger picture. And slowly, without realizing it, things began to align. Colors began to align. We didn't just solve the puzzle, but we became people who knew how to solve the puzzle. And maybe that was our real win, progress over perfection. We began by planning our classes, only to realize that teaching wasn't just about delivering content. It was about connecting with students, it was about knowing their pulse, designing effective instructions, learning and assessing, and sometimes even changing your plans last night. Not once did I submit a lesson plan, sorry PMs, hashtag sorry not sorry. But we had one too many training sessions, I'll admit it. 2023 cohort secretly enjoyed them because it meant coming to office instead of going to school. But the truth is, the trainings taught us more than just tools. They taught us to confront our own fixed mindsets, reevaluated how we show up in classes, and learn from each other. They made us better educators by practice. We started out by being nervous to talk to our HMs, parents, and even teachers. We often wondered, what if we say the wrong thing? When is the right time to approach them? But through parent engagement sessions, home visits, and countless attempts, we grew. From nervously facilitating our first PTMs to confidently leading dialogues in the community, we not just built rapport, but we have built trust among our stakeholders. All our leadership skills were put to test with Teachers Express. It isn't just any annual Bhumi event. We argued, we planned, we delegated, we panicked, and we problem solved in real time. We learned event management, sure, but more than that, we learned ownership. How to redirect when things went wrong, how to carry the team forward even under pressure, and how to make it work even when things weren't working. A huge part of our journey, of course, presentations. I'll admit it, I spent more time refreshing the Google Drive to look at your presentation rather than finishing mine. But watching each of you grow from fumbling through slides to confidently inviting tough questions was powerful. Presenting wasn't just about the stage, it was about how you show up, being seen, and learning to articulate your vision with conviction. Year two began with project planning, a shift from classroom level impact to school systemic problem solving. Through projects, we identified challenge not just with logic, but with empathy. We took charge head on with designing, testing, and refining. And in doing so, we learned how to move systems and not just people. Behind this growth we have experienced, behind this version that we keep bringing out of ourselves, there were people holding our space quietly, our program team. From calling us out with compassion, lifting our mood, offering clarity, cheering us on when we felt low, and showing up in every role that they played. Thank you to all our TMs for exactly being what we needed and when we needed it. Let's take a moment to appreciate their continued support and countless reminders to meet deadlines and asking for our expected time of arrival. To HMs and teachers, thank you for believing in us, for welcoming us into your schools, for patiently answering our endless questions and sharing your wisdom so generously. We know it must have not been easy to invite people or trust people who are still figuring it out, but you did, and that made all the difference for us. To our families and friends, thank you for being our constants, for listening to our rants and cheering us on during every low and high. We can all agree that we are indeed the best cohort ever. I can only hope 2024 cohort fellows to follow in our footsteps and carry on our legacy. It's okay, don't be discouraged if you can't be as cool as we are, but one can always try, isn't it? Thinking about our journey as a cohort so far, we have grown as individuals and evolved as a collective. On the last day of Institute in 2023, we all wrote a letter to our future selves, if you remember, detailing out who we would want to be. With intention, we pictured who we aspire to be at the end of this journey, the many lessons we wish to acquire, and the path we wanted to forge in the system. Dear fellows of 2023 cohort, I hope you're all close to who you thought you would be. Despite having many learning curves, what we held together wasn't just shared goals, it was our shared values. We saw care in the way we showed up for each other, collaboration at every joint and every event, and ownership in the way we turned my school into our responsibility. What we leave behind isn't a list of our successes or our failures, but it's in the relationships that we nurtured, the laughter we shared, and the way we showed up for each other when it truly mattered. It's in the lessons that we shared, sometimes during L&Ds and sometimes over chai and chaotic discussions. Our time together may have deadlines, but the connections we built don't. What truly lasts is how we made each other feel seen, supported, and challenged in all the right ways. Someone wise said, the trouble with learning with experience is that you never graduate. Today, we are not just graduating as a cohort, leaving behind what was once our everyday routine, but we are stepping into our future with bigger dreams and bigger checks to chase. You'll never have more energy, enthusiasm, hair, or even brain cells in the upcoming future, so make the most of it today. Thank you. Warm regards, Akshara Prabhu, Bhumi Fellow 2023 cohort. Thank you.
Thank you, Akshara. That was pretty heartwarming and touched us in all the right places. The 2024 cohort is here to show us that juniors are not sitting this one out. Our year one fellows have a little something to say and sing and dance and act out. All about the bonds they built during the fellowship with their seniors. Get ready for a heartwarming performance by the 2024 cohort. Let's welcome them with a round of applause.
அதுல வந்துட்டு நீங்க ஆடிட்டோரியம்
On popular demand by 2024 cohort, reintroducing them. Apparently, they want to keep their seniors waiting and hype up. So, request you all to welcome the 24 cohort for their performance once again with a warm round of applause.
Been 24 hours that the aliens have arrived on Earth. There has been aliens fighting in all the continents. Global warming is in panic, and the peace is nowhere to be seen. There are also reports that the aliens are kidnapping and abducting people. So stay safe, guys. Stay inside. It's you for you.
Run.
நல்லா பார்த்துக்கோங்க 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. இப்போ நீ சொல்லு. ஐயோ, I don't know what to do.
Let's try this. Idalla, reflection.
Oh.
Hey, can you hear me? The world is getting destructed. Hey, hello.
Ownership calling. Ownership calling. Ownership calling.
இந்த பூமியை காப்பாத்த யாருமே இல்லையா?
இல்லையா இல்லையா
இல்லையா?
பூமின்னு இருக்கோம். பூமியா
Ding 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 bam 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 bam.
Anyone coming?
अरे यार, what is this last question? Only I am here. Of course I am coming.
Hi.
The world is getting destroyed. Let's save it. Anyone coming?
अरे यार, our houses are destroyed.
Houses destroyed. Red house, blue house.
Our houses.
Don't worry. I have an idea. We form houses to save the world.
What
houses? The house of attackers.
The house of strategists. The house of healers.
Are they trying to eat it?
What are they even doing?
Hey, it looks like they're playing with it. Do you want to play? Okay, let's play. Why should we play with them?
What for Alda? Come, I'll teach you.
Why are they alone? Even though you include Panlama, I think I have an idea.
We need that paper. We need that paper. I will show you something magical with this. You are okay? Can we do it together?
இங்க வா உனக்கு நான் ஒரு திருக்குறள்ல இருந்து ஆரம்பிப்பேன். இனிய உளவாக இன்னாத கூறல் இல்ல வேணாம். நான் உனக்கு ஒரு கதை சொல்றேன். ஒரு அழகான காடு, அங்க ஒரு வெள்ளை கலர் ஆடு, அதுக்கு முன்னாடி ஒரு பெரிய ரோடு.
ஹலோ ஹாய் ஃபிஸ்பம் என்னாச்சு கோவமா ஆயிட்டீங்களா? சரி ஆங்கர் பட்டன்ஸ் யூஸ் பண்ணலாமா? வாங்க காம் பண்ணலாம். Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out.
Hey, என்னாச்சு? Why are you standing alone? Maybe I can help you with a magic word.
Is it tea?
Ayyo, tea. It's community. It's like the gravity that brings you closer to your bunch. It still looks sad.
அக்ஷரா உன்னோட லாஃப்டர் தெரப்பி பண்ணலாமா?
Oh, yeah. Everybody follow me, put your hands up.
Hi. Hi. Do you like this? Is this nice? இது நல்லா இருக்கா? உங்களுக்கு இந்த மாதிரி பண்ணணுமா? நம்ம சேர்ந்து பண்ணலாம். இது இப்படி இப்படி. அப்படி இல்ல. Not like that. இப்படி. Very nice. இப்போ நம்ம இத பண்ணிட்டோம். இந்தாங்க நீங்க எடுத்துட்டு போங்க. Bye.
Wow, these bags look really beautiful. Do you want to make something else? Try smelling these. Do you like it? Let's make it together. We do it like this and like this. Hey, be careful. It looks really nice. Here's one for each one of you. Bye.
வணக்கம் aliens. வணக்கம்.
So we have something for you. இத வீட்ல போய் alien அம்மா, alien அப்பா கிட்ட give this.
Look at them. Tell me. I think they can't understand this.
Oh, don't worry, Atira. We have owner now in alien language also.
Wow. Now, see? Look at this. You have activities. When you do this, you will get stars. You should do the activity, you get color. Okay.
Enjoy the performance, audience. Magorically magical performance. What do you think?
Absolutely.
Thank you for the energy. Thank you for the cooperation, seniors. We wish you all the very best for all the endeavors in your life ahead. So, up next, we are beyond privileged to introduce our keynote speaker, Mr. Dakshinamurthy Vishweshwaran, someone whose journey beautifully blends corporate excellence and educational impact. Mr. Dakshinamurthy has spent the past 13 years working with various organizations across product development, social impact, and consulting. He's built a career in the development sector with a particular emphasis on education and skills. He began his professional journey in the corporate realm, honing skills in research, analysis, and project management. He's worked across organizations like Mahindra and Mahindra Limited, Thermax Foundation, Teach for India, and KPMG India.
His work with the non-profits, foundations, and the government partners, especially in the areas of education and skilling, reflects his commitment to bridging policy frameworks with on-the-ground realities. Currently at KPMG India, he is a part of education and skill advisory, collaborating with the public and the private sector clients to support reforms and implementations. An alumnus of both Amrita University and Indian School of Business, Dakshinamurthy values learning environment that integrates diverse perspective. He continues to explore how private sector and public sector can work in partnership to meaningfully achieve social outcome for the larger public good.
From classrooms as a Teach for India fellow to boardrooms as a manager at KPMG India, he continues to shape systems with strategy and soul. Please welcome Dakshinamurthy Vishweshwaran to share his reflections, lessons, and hopes for our graduating cohort.
Thank you for the full introduction as you still find for your breath. Thank you so much for that. And I heard that the outgoing cohort gave a standing ovation, but the performers did not do it. So go ahead, give them one more standing ovation. Thank you. Congratulations to all of you. Okay. So I'll start with a few thank yous and gratitude, okay? Like people who steer the ship, like they put the oars every day in the morning till night for 2 years, 3 years, whatever time that is, and reach the destination should certainly be celebrated, should certainly be appreciated, but the ship should also be celebrated. So congratulations to Bhumi, Dot, Vaishnavi, Mansa, congratulations to all the staff members in hand-holding all the fellows to bring them where they are today and wherever they might go from here. So congratulations to the ship, Bhumi. All the very best for years to come. 80 fellows, Brenda, I hope you go to 200, 300, 400, whatever number of fellows that dreams cannot achieve all of those. Congratulations. Secondly, to all the parents, and I know having done fellowship myself, without the parents' permission, none of you would be sitting here. So thank all of them. Thank you to all the parents to send your children, send your ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் லைக் அவங்கள அனுப்பும் போது வயத்துல பட்டாம்பூச்சியா பறந்துருக்கும், என்னத்தையோ விட்டுட்டு எங்கேயோ போறானே அப்படின்லாம் தோணி இருக்கும். ஸோ அது எல்லாத்தையும் தாண்டி you still sent them to do what they do. Thank you and congratulations. You've sent your child to change whatever change they believe is right. For sending them, thank you and congratulations to all of you. And to put up with the million meters of sellotape and chart papers and sketch pens in the last 2 years with them, congratulations to all of you. And most importantly, congratulations to all the HMs and teachers who are here, who chose to do this job for the rest of their lives, right? So they are not visitors, they are residents of those schools. They're here to do for the next 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. நான் இருக்கிற வரைக்கும் பண்ணுவேன் அப்படின்னு முடிவு பண்ணிட்டு 15 வருஷத்துக்கு முன்னாடி 20 வருஷத்துக்கு முன்னாடியே முடிவு பண்ணிட்டு வந்தவங்க எல்லாருக்கும் thank you so much. It's because of you the country is where today it is today. Thank you. I don't want to bore all of you with a long speech, but I thought, and I am somebody personally, if you ask me, I would rather experience, fail and learn than be told by somebody. Right? I don't like being advised, so I'm not here to advise. So whatever I say is up for debate. Right after I finish and you get your certificates, anybody in this room is welcome to disagree with me. I'll be right outside, happy to discuss with me, disagree with me, vehemently disagree with anything that I say on this stage. I would love to speak to you. நான் சொல்றதுல உங்களுக்கு மாற்று கருத்து இருந்தா தாராளமா அதோட ஆப்போசிட் சொல்லுங்க, அப்பதான் நான் வளர முடியும், நீங்களும் வளர முடியும். So let me know if you disagree with anything, because I am going to share a few sharp learnings, a few sharp opinions. It's up to you to take it or shoot it. Right? Completely feel. Sure. Anybody who does not understand Tamil? Okay. Can people right next to them help them? I'll try to do bilingual. If anybody next to them, if you can support them, it will be very helpful. So feel free to disagree with me. நான் சொல்றது ஏதாவது மாற்று கருத்து இருந்தா தாராளமா சொல்லுங்க. I would like to learn from you. And I'm going to share 3 incidents, right? Like 3 incidents that has moved me and 1 movie that has moved me, right? How many of you have seen Newton or Hindi or padam? Yaar paathirukkeenga, right? There's this beautiful scene, right? And my first takeaways from that particular scene, Newton or padam, right? Adala or young, very, very, very young officer, state government officer irupparu. அவர் வந்து ஒரு tribal ஏரியாவுக்கு election duty-க்கு அவர் போனார். And he has to go to an election duty to a very tribal area. And he is a very, very honest person. ரொம்ப நியாயம், தர்மம், எது சரி, எது தப்பு, லஞ்சம் வாங்குறது தப்பு, இது சரி அப்படின்னு நினைச்சு வாழ்ற ஒரு மனுஷன். Right? He goes to the tribal area. அந்த tribal ஏரியாவுக்கு அவர் வந்து போற இடத்துல என்ன ஆகுது, இவர் நினைச்ச மாதிரி எதுவுமே நடக்க மாட்டேங்குது. Whatever he thought was democracy was not happening there. Right? Nothing that he thought. இவர் வந்து democracy, ஜனநாயகம்னா என்ன, எப்படி எலெக்ஷன் நடக்கும், இப்படிதான் நடக்கும் அப்படின்னு நினைச்சிட்டு போறாரு. அங்க எதுவுமே அந்த மாதிரி நடக்க மாட்டேங்குது. ஒரே வெறுப்பு, ஒரே எரிச்சல், ஒரே கோவம். He's annoyed, he's irritated, right? And he's just constantly angry. எப்ப பார்த்தாலும் கோவம். என்ன இப்படி பண்றீங்க, எப்படி இந்த மாதிரி பண்ணலாம், இதெல்லாம் தப்பு, ரைட்? இப்போ அவர் என்ன பண்றாரு, ஒரு வெறுப்புல போதண்டா சாமின்னு கிளம்பலாம்னு முடிவு பண்றாரு, ரைட்? At that time there is a mentor, பழந்துன்னு கொட்ட ஒருத்தர், right? A very senior person, very, very, very experienced person takes him to a cup of tea. டீ குடிக்கலாம் வாங்கன்னு கூட்டிட்டு போறாரு. அங்க he says this very beautifully, right? உனக்கு ஏன் இவ்வளவு கோவம், உனக்கு ஏன் இவ்வளவு எரிச்சல் அப்படின்னு கேட்கிறாரு. அவர் சொல்ல, எதுவுமே இங்க சரியா நடக்கல, nothing is happening right. நான் வந்து என்னெல்லாமோ மாத்தலாம்னு நினைச்சிட்டு வந்தேன், இங்க எதுவுமே மாத்த முடியாது. அவன் நியாயம் பண்றான், இவன் நியாயம் பண்றான், that guy is wrong, this guy is wrong, everybody is wrong. And ஹிந்தியில அந்த மென்டர் ரொம்ப அழகான ஒரு விஷயத்த சொல்றாரு. I translated in Tamil as well, right? तुझे पता है तुम्हारा प्रॉब्लम क्या है? ईमान, एंड அதுக்கு அவன் பதில் சொல்றான், मैं बहुत ईमानदार हूँ. அதுக்கு அவன் திரும்ப என்ன பதில் சொல்றாரு, नहीं तुम्हारा प्रॉब्लम ये नहीं कि तुम ईमानदार हो, तुम्हारा प्रॉब्लम ये है कि ईमानदारी का घमंड है तुझे, राइट? அதுக்கு என்ன சொல்றாரு, இவன் இது கேக்குறாரு, ரைட்? உனக்கு என்ன ப்ராப்ளம், ஏன் கோவமா இருக்க அப்படின்ற. அதுக்கு இவர் சொல்றாரு, இல்ல எல்லாமே தப்பா நடக்குது, சரி நீ இது உனக்கு என்ன பிரச்சனை, இல்ல நான் வந்து நல்லவனா இருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன், நீ நல்லவனா இருக்க முடியல அப்படின்றாரு. அதுக்கு அவர் சொல்றாரு, உன் பிரச்சனை வந்து நீ நல்லவனா இருக்கணும்னு நினைக்கிறது இல்ல, நல்லவனா இருக்கணும்னு நினைக்கிறதுல உனக்கு ஒரு திமிரு இருக்கு, அந்த திமிரு தான் உன் பிரச்சனை அப்படின்றாரு. Right? Now my takeaway, and I hope that all the fellows, outgoing fellows, take away from here is change is bloody slow. Nothing is going to change tomorrow. Right? The change needs your energy every day for the rest of your lives to see a little bit of change. கொஞ்சோண்டு சேஞ்ச் பார்க்கறதுக்கு ரொம்ப உழைக்கணும், கண்டினியூஸா உழைக்கணும், கேள்வி கேட்காம உழைக்கணும், எதிர்பார்க்காம உழைக்கணும், 50 வருஷம் உழைக்கணும். உழைச்சாதான் கொஞ்சோண்டு சேஞ்ச் பார்க்க முடியும். இதுல ரொம்ப கஷ்டமான விஷயம் என்னன்னா, அந்த 30 வருஷமும் அதே எனர்ஜியோட திமிரோட இருக்கணும். ஆனா அந்த திமிரு தலைக்கு ஏறிடுச்சுன்னா கத்துக்கணுங்கிற ஆசை போயிடும், எதுக்கு உள்ள வந்தோன்றது மறந்து போயிடும். ரைட்? So my hope for you is stay honest. Don't take pride in being honest, because that's the way we are all supposed to be. Right? That's my takeaway number 1. And as I said, feel free to say. Second, வயத்த வலிக்காரனுக்கு தலைவலி மருந்து கொடுக்காத just because you have it. Simply, and I'll tell you this beautiful example. A friend of mine who is a doctor, very interesting way. என்கிட்ட ஒரு நாளைக்கு அவன் ஒரு கதை சொன்னான். 2 பேரும் உட்காந்து பேசிட்டு இருக்கும்போது ஒரு கதை சொன்னாங்க. எனக்கு இன்னைக்கு ரொம்ப ஒரு இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங் கேஸ் வந்தது அப்படின்னா, என்னடா கேஸ் அப்படின்னு, இல்ல ஒரு பேஷண்ட் வந்தாரு, உள்ள வந்த உடனே என்ன பண்ணதுன்னு கேட்டேன். கவர்மெண்ட் ஹாஸ்பிட்டல், ரைட்? கேரா இருக்குது சார் அப்படின்னா. கேரா இருக்குது மீன்ஸ் ஏதோ தலை லைட்டா சுத்துற மாதிரி இருக்கு, உடம்பு ஒரு மாதிரி இருக்கு அப்படின்னு அர்த்தம். ரைட்? இட் டஸ் நாட் ஹேவ் எ ஸ்பெசிபிக் மீனிங். அதுக்கு ஒரு ஸ்பெசிபிக் மீனிங் கிடையாது. ரைட்? இல்லைங்க என்ன பண்ணுது அப்படின்னு கேட்டான். இல்ல சார் கேரா இருக்குது சார் அப்படின்னா. ரைட்? எனக்கு சார் இல்லைங்க நீங்க என்ன பண்ணதுன்னு தெளிவா எனக்கு சொன்னாதான் நான் அதுக்கு தக்கனையா மருந்து கொடுக்க முடியும் அப்படின்னா. சார் கரெக்ட் சார், அதான் சார் சொல்றேன், கேரங்குது சார் அப்படின்னா. Then what my friend has done, சரி சார் நீங்க இந்த டேபிள் ஏறி படுத்துருங்க, நான் உடம்புல ஒரு இடமா தொட்டுட்டே வரேன், எங்க என்ன பண்ணுதுன்னு சொல்லுங்க. So he started touching him from his foot, கால்ல இருந்து தொட்டுட்டே வரேன். ரைட்? இங்க எதனா செய்யுதா, இங்க என்ன செய்யுதா, இங்க ஏதாவது செய்யுதா, அப்படியே வயிற்றுக்கிட்ட வராரு, நெஞ்சுக்கிட்ட வராரு. சார் உங்களுக்கு என்ன சார் பண்ணுது? யாராகுது சார் அப்படின்னா. சரிங்க நீங்க எந்திரிச்சு நில்லுங்க, ஸ்டாண்ட் அப். ரைட்? ஸ்டாண்ட் அப். இப்ப நான் எந்திரிச்சு நிக்க வச்சு உங்களுக்கு ஒரு இடமா தொட்டுட்டே வரேன், என்ன பண்ணுதுன்னு சொல்லுங்க. At that point when he reached his stomach, he said, அங்கதான் சார் கேர் ஆகுது அப்படின்னா. Right? Very interesting, right? If the doctor had not spent that time in understanding what this patient's problem was, he could have given him medicine for anything. For giddiness, for diabetes, for blood pressure, anything. It takes that much amount of time in evaluating what the problem is. And as a doctor, அவர் அதுக்கான முயற்சியும் அந்த கேள்விகளையும் பொறுமையா கேட்டுதான் ஆகணும், வேற வழி கிடையாது. எரிச்சல் வரும், கோவம் வரும், எதுவுமே நடக்காத மாதிரி இருக்கும், பண்ணிதான் ஆகணும். பண்ணாதான் பேஷண்ட் கரெக்டா சொல்ல முடியும். ரைட்? Similarly, as social change makers, as you go out, you will have your biases. இதுதான் சரி, இதுதான் தப்பு, இதுதான் நல்லது, இதுதான் கெட்டதுன்னு உங்களுக்கு ஒரு ஒப்பீனியன் இருக்கணும். மனுஷனா பிறந்த எல்லாருக்கும் இருக்கும். அதை அடுத்தவங்க மேல திருப்பி, when you go and try to make those changes for the children, for the teachers, for the heads, for anybody, right? ஒரு செல்ஃப் ஹெல்ப் குரூப்ல இருக்கிற ஒரு அம்மாவா இருக்கலாம், இதுதான் சரி அப்படின்னு அவங்ககிட்ட போய் திணிக்காதீங்க. Ask them, spend the time with them to understand what is their problem. Solve for their problem. Don't solve for what you think is the problem. இது ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கணும்னா, வயத்த வலிக்காரனுக்கு உன்கிட்ட இருக்குன்றதுனால தலைவலி மருந்து கொடுக்காத. இல்லைன்னா இல்லைன்னு சொல்லிட்டு, இல்லைன்னா நாளைக்கு வாங்கிட்டு வரேன்னு சொல்லிட்டு, இன்னைக்கு இருக்கு இதை போட்டுங்க சார் அப்படின்னு கொடுத்துறாதீங்க. It will do more damage than do good. And third, I'll tell you a very interesting example. As social change makers, there is this very important skill that you need to have. வெக்கமே இருக்கக்கூடாது. Absolutely shameless. You got to be absolutely shameless. வேணும்னா வேணும்னு வாயை திறந்து கேட்கணும், இல்லைன்னா இல்லைன்னு சொல்லணும், தெரியலன்னா தெரியலன்னு சொல்லணும். I'll give you an example. I had one of my students who reached out. Right? 12th எல்லாம் முடிச்சுட்டான். சார் 75% வாங்கிட்டேன் சார், எப்படியோ வாங்கிட்டேன், காலேஜுக்கு போனோம் அப்படின்னு சொல்றான். அப்பா வேலைக்கு போக சொல்றாரு சார். அப்பா ஒரு கடை வச்சிருக்காரு, கடையிலேயே வேலை பரடா அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டாரு. அவங்க அப்பா கிட்ட அப்பா பண்ணி கேட்கிறேன், நம்ம தான் நாட்டம் மாத்துறோம் இல்லையா, அதனால நம்ம போய் அவங்க அப்பா கிட்ட போய் கேட்கிறோம், ஏன் சார் இந்த மாதிரி ஸ்கூல் காலேஜுக்கு அனுப்ப மாட்டேங்க, நல்ல மார்க் வாங்கியிருக்கானே, கொஞ்சமா ஒன்றும் வாங்கலையே, வாங்கிடுவோம் சார், நல்லா சம்பாதிப்பான் சார், இருக்கிற கஷ்டத்துல அதெல்லாம் பண்ண முடியாது சார், நீங்க அனுப்பணும் சார், நீங்க ஃபீஸ் அரேஞ்ச் பண்ணுங்க சார், அனுப்பிடுறேன் அப்படின்றாரு. நீங்க இவ்வளவு சொல்றீங்க, எப்படின்னா ஃபீஸ் அரேஞ்ச் பண்ணுங்க, அவன் கேட்கிற காலேஜோட ஃபீஸ் இவ்வளோ அப்படின்றாரு. I did not know what to do. 24 hours என்ன பண்ணணும்னே தெரியல. Right? But then something struck me. The next day morning, இருக்கிற எல்லா வாட்ஸ்அப் குரூப்லயும் வெட்கமே இல்லாம, எந்த விதமான கூச்சமும் இல்லாம இப்படி ஒரு சிச்சுவேஷன் இருக்கு. எனக்கு தெரியும், இதை போட்டா யாராவது ஒரு 10 பேருக்கு திரும்பி வந்துருச்சுப்பா ஒரு வாட்ஸ்அப் அப்படின்னு ஒரு எரிச்சல் வரும். ரைட்? சில பேருக்கு இதை பார்த்த உடனே இவன் யாரை ஏமாத்த கிளம்பியிருக்கான்னு தெரியல அப்படின்னு ஒரு தோணல் வரும். சில பேருக்கு இதை பார்த்த உடனே they might feel எல்லாரும் இப்படியே கிளம்பிட்டா எங்க தான்டா போகுது இந்த காசு, இந்த நாடு எங்க போகுது, கவர்மெண்ட் என்ன பண்ணுது அப்படின்னு ஒரு சில பேர் இருப்பான். ஆனா 80 people are there who are ready to help. I need to focus on those 80 people, not on the 20 people who find problem with everything. You will be surprised. Under 10 minutes of putting this WhatsApp message, and I'm not joking, 10 minutes, okay, 10 minutes of putting this WhatsApp message, I was able to raise funds for him for 2 years of undergraduation program, right? 2 years. All it took was me to ask. அது கேட்கறதுக்கு எவ்வளோ வெக்கம்லாம் இருந்தது தெரியுமா? அந்த மெசேஜை போடுறதுக்கு முன்னாடி ஒரு வெக்கம், இதை போட்டா நம்மளை பத்தி என்ன நினைப்பாங்க, நம்ம ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் என்ன நினைப்பாங்க, நம்ம ஆஃபீஸ் என்ன நினைப்பாங்க, சொந்தக்காரெல்லாம் என்ன நினைப்பாங்க, எதுக்கு இதுக்கெல்லாம் நீ பண்றேன்னு என் பெரியப்பா நினைச்சிட்டாருன்னா நம்ம என்ன பண்றது, 1008 கேள்வி வரும். வெக்கமே படக்கூடாது, அனுப்பிச்சுடணும், ரைட்? If you want to be a social change maker, stay shameless, stay brave for the right reasons. And if you don't know what the right reasons are, at least for the reason you believe in the most, right? Be shameless and be brave. And the last, the energy that you have at this age, right? I don't know how old you guys are, but certainly younger. The energy that you have is infectious. It's amazing. It's brilliant. Stay with that energy, right? People who have been in this sector 35 years, 40 years, tend to become a little pessimistic about change, right? In my humble opinion, try and spend more time with people younger than you. Don't spend time with people who have been here, done that. Speak to them. உங்களுக்கு என்ன வேணுமோ அதை மட்டும் எடுத்து கிளம்பி. ரொம்ப டைம் ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ணீங்கன்னா இது முடியாது, இது நடக்காது, இது எப்படி பண்ணுவீங்க, அது எப்படி பண்ணுவீங்க அப்படின்னு ஒரு டவுட்டை மண்டைக்குள்ள வச்சு விட்டுருவாங்க, right? They mean well. அவங்க சொல்றதை நான் தப்புன்னே சொல்ல, because they have seen that, they have done that, they have experienced that, and maybe they are 90% of the time right also. Let them be right. But you fail and you understand, right? You fail, you understand, because if you are not trying, nobody else is trying. There are not 100 people behind you waiting to try what you want to try with the level of madness you do, right? With that, Gyan, I invite anybody to disagree with me after this as well, and I would love to learn from you. Thank you so much, and congratulations to each and every one of you in this room for where you are and where you will go. Good luck and all the very best, right? Just one last thing. I know this is also the time of the fellowship where probably, I hope not, but somebody is really worried about getting a job. What do I do next? Now, where do I hit next, etc., etc. Let me tell you, I was one of the last persons to get a job after my fellowship, right? Fellowship முடிஞ்சு 2 மாசம் என்ன பண்ண போறானே தெரியாம சுத்திட்டாங்க. Okay, so parents, please bear with. They have decided கஷ்டமான ஒரு விஷயத்தை செய்யணும்னு முடிவு பண்ணிட்டாங்க. அப்ப நம்ம கூட நின்னுதானே ஆகணும், ரைட்? வேலை கிடைக்கும் கிடைக்காது, நினைச்சப்பட்ட ஆசைப்பட்ட சம்பளம் கிடைக்கும் கிடைக்காது தெரியாது, ஆனா வரும். கொஞ்சம் லேட்டா வரும், சில பேருக்கு சீக்கிரமே வந்திருக்கும். வர வரைக்கும் சப்போர்ட் them, right? Please support them, stand by them, let them do what they want to do, and they will do it. Varum, the time will come and they will reach. And I'm saying this because my parents have gone through the same things. 2 மாசம் வீட்டுல தின்னுட்டு உட்கார்ந்து இருக்கும் போது எங்க அம்மாவுக்கு அப்படியே வயிற்றுப்படியே கிடைக்கும், கண்ணுல தெரியும், இப்படி உட்காந்து சாப்பிடுறாங்க, என்ன பண்ண போறாங்க அப்படிங்கிற பயம் எங்க அம்மா கண்ணுல நான் பார்த்திருக்கேன், எங்க அப்பா கண்ணுல நான் பார்த்திருக்கேன், right? So I know you are also going through, but wait for it. It will happen. அவங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சதை அவங்க பண்றதுக்கான வாய்ப்பு வரும். அது வரைக்கும் ப்ளீஸ் ஸ்டே வித், right? So congratulations to all of you and all the very best.
Thank you so much, sir, for your words. Now I request Vaishnavi, Mrs. Vaishnavi, to felicitate sir as a given platform. It's time, the moment we all have been waiting for, the fellowship graduation ceremony. Are you all excited? Are you all ready? Are you all hopeful?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we can see a blend of varieties of emotion. As your name are called, please come up and receive your certificate.
We request the respective HMs, co-teacher, to accompany the fellow for the ceremony on the stage. 10 Cynthias. Let's cheer loud and be proud of them. This is a celebration of every small and big win. So over to the program.
Are you ready? Yes. Okay, the moment that we've been waiting for. Let me get started. Akshara Maria Jose exemplified growth and transformation in her life and wows all of us with her deep reflection. Her commitment to students has been unwavering. Despite having challenges with Tamil, she became a favorite among her school stakeholders. Congratulations, MJ. Welcoming school teachers from Ashok Nagar, CPS Ashok Nagar, to present the certificate to Akshara. Akshara Prabhu is proactive. She takes on complex challenges and follows through with commitment. She amazes me with her out-of-the-box ideas, keeps me young with her Gen Z vibes, and makes me feel that anything is possible if you're YOLO enough. Congratulations, Akshara. I request Principal and Academic Coordinator of Balamandir Vidyalaya to present the certificate to Akshara. Satyapriya has sailed through stormy seas with a smile on her face through her fellowship. I saw her overcoming one fear after another, growing into a better version of herself while being grounded and self-assured. சத்யா வந்து நிறைய சேலஞ்சஸை வந்து ஒரு ஸ்மைலோட கடந்து வந்திருக்காங்க அவங்க ஃபெலோஷிப்ல. ஒரு சேலஞ்சையும் தடையும் அவங்க வந்து ரொம்ப ஈஸியா ஸ்மூத்தா தைரியமா கடந்து வந்திருக்காங்க. கங்க்ராச்சுலேஷன்ஸ் சத்யா. Welcoming teachers from CPS PD Salai to present the certificate to Satya. Sonu is passionate, creative, and leads from the heart. She navigated her journey with resilience and power and empowered others to do the same. She consistently seeks opportunities for growth and builds strong stakeholder relationships with calm and steady efforts. Congratulations, Sonu. Welcoming teachers from Ambatur Lions Club Middle School to present the certificate to Sonu. Atira. Atira has demonstrated exceptional skills in stakeholder engagement. It's evident by her impactful project involving diverse stakeholders. Atira is high on empathy, consistency, and unwavering commitment. Congratulations, Atira. I invite HM and teachers of the CPS Jafar Khan page to join us. Chetan. Chetan consistently seeks growth opportunities and ensures he gives his best every endeavor. His strong reflections and adaptability have helped him overcome challenges in classroom, evolve his project to a meaningful change. Chetan is extremely detail oriented and extremely proactive in seeking support. It was evident through teachers expressed too. I invite CPS Atipe teachers and HM to present this certificate on speakers. Lokesh. Lokesh's strong stakeholder engagement skills have helped him create a culture of learning and joy in classrooms. While aligning with stakeholders like HM teachers with all school priorities. His proactiveness and openness to new experience have also enabled them to mentor year one fellows. Congratulations, Lokesh. Maria Mikhail Raj. Mikhail has showed exceptional teaching and learning skills, fostering a strong culture of growth that has driven positive outcomes in school and classroom. His empathy, commitment, and strategic planning have enabled to collaborate effectively with stakeholders and successfully manage multiple school priorities. Congratulations, Mikhail.
An empathetic person who cares deeply about social and emotional well-being of people around her. She blends academic expertise and professional experience to enhance happy childhoods. Her leadership, commitment, ownership for the positive change is highly appreciated. Congratulations, Janani. I invite Vaishnavi and Manasa to give the certificate. Alina Mary. Alina exemplifies the growth-oriented mindset, embracing challenges with resilience and adaptability. Her commitment to empowering communities, coupled with her ability to manage stakeholders and implement impactful projects, highlights her dedication to social transformation and making her a true leader indeed. Congratulations, Alina. I also welcome the HM and teachers of Danapunti Middle School to hand over the presentation to Alina. Mohammad Nizar. Nizar consistently trying to explore new opportunities and deliver his best, regardless of the circumstances. His proactive approach and passion for social impact are evident in his work on fostering positive parenting and holistic child development. Nizar's dedication and adaptability make him a valuable contributor to creating meaningful change. Congratulations, Nizar. I also welcome the AHM of CPS Udayamnagar to hand over the presentation to Nizar. Vijay Vignesh. Vijay brings creativity and decision-making mindset to solve complex challenges, making him a standout in problem-solving and solutioning designs through his project. His expertise in data presentation and analysis, combined with his grit and passion for inclusivity, ensure him as an impactful and innovative leader. Congratulations, Vijay. I also call upon HM and teachers of Sri Ananya Naidu Middle School to hand off the presentation to Vijay. Vivek Allen. Vivek is a collaborative leader who actively works alongside his team, driving initiatives with determination and a focus on growth. His passion for learning and unlearning, combined with his ability to empower those around him, reflects his dedication to creating impactful change across various stakeholders he worked with and positioning him as a potential leader to come on. Congratulations, Vivek. I would also like to call HM of Ananya Naidu to present.
The HMs, teachers, program team, and the fellows. It's a moment of great pride for all of us. As we come to the close of this celebration, we want to pause and thank each person who made this journey possible.
To our mentors, our school leaders, the Bhumi team, and most importantly, our fellows. Thank you for choosing to show up, lead, and love.
We now invite Mansa, Program Manager Bhumi, to deliver the official vote of thanks.
Good evening, everyone. I feel proud to be presenting the vote of thanks for graduation ceremony of cohort of 2023. As we gather here to celebrate the incredible journey of our Bhumi Fellows and filled with gratitude for the collective efforts that have made this transformation possible. First, I would like to thank Greater Chennai Corporation and Coimbatore City Municipal Corporation for allowing us to be part of this program and make immense change in the schools. I would like to thank the donors for unwavering belief in the vision of equitable education, which has been the foundation of the fellowship. A big thank you to family members. இங்க வந்திருக்கும் எல்லா ஃபேமிலி மெம்பர்ஸ்க்கும் ரொம்ப தேங்க்யூ. இன்ன இவட வந்த எல்லாருக்கும் நன்றி. हटे मौजूद सबका परिवारों धन्यवाद. यहाँ जो आए हुए सभी को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. பள்ளி தலைமை ஆசிரியர்களுக்கு மிக்க நன்றி. நீங்கள் அளித்த நம்பிக்கை ஆதரவு நமது ஃபெல்லோஸ் அண்ட் ஃபெல்லோஷிப் ஜர்னி பயணத்தில் பயணிகளாக ஆதரவாளர்களாக இருந்திருக்கிறீர்கள். Thank you, HMs and teachers. I would like to express my heartfelt thank you to our keynote speaker, Mr. Dakshinamurthy Vishweshwaran, for his inspiring address. Your words have reminded us of the immense power of leadership and resilience and what values to keep in mind through this journey. Thank you, DM. I would like to acknowledge the incredible efforts of our program team for creating a culture of joy, celebration, learning, and growth. not just today, but every single day of the fellowship. You have been nurturing the growth of fellows and gently guiding them through challenges with compassion and purpose. This is a proud day for each and every one of us. I would like to also thank 2024 cohort for making this filled with laughter and joy today. And finally, to our graduating fellows, you are the true heroes of this celebration. As you return from the unknown world of hero's journey, the world awaits with the wisdom that you have gained through these 2 years. You have shown transformation through the 2 years, not just in the schools that you worked in, but in every person that you have worked with. Thank you for signing up for this extraordinary mission. Together, we are shaping a future where we achieve equitable education for all. Congratulations once again. Thank you, everyone.
And now let's keep the conversation going over a lovely cup of chai and some bites. Here's to growth, grit, and the great things ahead. Thank you all for being part of this beautiful evening. Happy graduation.
Let's sign off the very traditional but yet never old way with few lines by the legendary Robert Frost. A couple of you might have definitely guessed what it is. The woods are lovely, dark and deep. We all have promises to keep, miles to go before we sleep, miles to go before we sleep. Dedicated to each one of you, especially the graduating cohort. Thank you. Thank you all of you. Tea and snacks are being served on the other side of the hall, so we all shall move and enjoy the tea time. I request the graduating cohort to stay